Welcome to Shivering Timbers Dojo. Tonight we're going to continue our deep dive into Danzanryu Jujitsu's Shime no Kata. Tonight we're going to do 3 leg moves all together. We're going to do Ashi, karami, and then Ashi nada, and then Ashi yubi shime. The thing to remember about Ashi karami is used with everything else. Ashi karami, we're going to teach it by itself, but it's something that you use with all of the other moves, especially the chokes from the top. Anytime you are seated from the top, you use the Ashi karami, the leg entanglement. Ashi nada and Ashi yubi are both from standing to a throw, and then how to prosecute a leg move instead of going directly into maybe, if you can't necessarily pass the guard, it's especially effective if they're keeping their legs up because they want to play guard games with you. Fine, take the leg, prosecute it, and we'll go from there. So we're going to start with the Ashi karami shime, the leg entanglement. This is Ashi karami shime. Ashi karami shime, the leg entanglement. Here. So, nice, easy. Uchigama. Down we go. I'm going to catch this. I'm going to get into one of my chokes. Perhaps Nami Juji. Ordinarily, if I want to show you the choke, I'm going to keep up here, get everything nice. This time, we're not so worried about the choke. Instead, he's trying to push up. He's trying to get up. So I have to worry about this Ashi karami. So I shoot my leg back, in and around, just like this. This is the Ashi karami right here. Feel that? Count it. So, the secret to Ashi karami is his counter to Ashi karami is to get his legs straightened in, right? While they're worried about the legs, prosecute the choke. Once they worry about the choke, prosecute the legs. Back and forth until something gives and they decide that they don't want to fight no more. This way, please. Once again, we'll do, so I did Sotogama last time, we'll do Uchigama this time. Ooh, I've come to here. I need to get past this guard. How about I come to here? How about I come to here? Now he's gonna, if he's lazy and keeps his legs down, it's hard for me to get the Ashi karami. Okay, but if he doesn't like this and he's fighting this, he's gonna start pushing his legs up, and there, now I've got the Ashi karami. Just like that. Get my feet to the outside, hook them in. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do it from the other side so you can really see my legs. And I might say, other fun sides of me. Alrighty. It's Fat Man Booey on camera. Alright. You ready, sir? Alright. Sotogama from offside. Here we go. Slide this on. I get to here. Coming in here. I'm going to work my tag arima. My Ashi karami. Okay. From there. Ashi karami is useful for everything when you're mounted, but it is not useful by itself. So, here, one more time. Just gonna. So if I go Ashi karami, I got his legs up, I can get this thing. Oh yeah, but I don't have anything else. Get out of it. Yeah. Drop your legs in. Oh goodness! There. He had plenty of time to think about what he was going to do. So I can't rely on the Ashi karami to hold him if he really wants out of it. But the secret to the Ashi karami is come in here, I get the Ashi karami, I'm trying for it, and then I start getting other stuff as well, and all of a sudden, he forgets about the legs, and he thinks about the neck, and we go back and forth, okay? All right, touch. So Ashi karami shime, leg entanglement constriction. This is the Ashi nada shime, the leg blade constriction. It's a leg bar. All right. Again, we're going to go with that Sotogama. Sotogama's good. Right here. You know what? We'll turn it into a Kuchigari. So you moving. Start you moving. Start you moving. Woo! Now I've got this. So I can do this from this side, from right to here, from right to here. Push up and under. From here, I need to step across his body. Woo-hoo. Don't get caught up in the bad place. From right here. His leg is so big and muscular that it's going to be difficult for me to hold this grip and not hurt him as I sit down. So we're going to go real light and real gentle. If anybody says, you're not holding tight enough, it's because I'm protecting my uke, please. So, as I lock this thing in, and as I come down, right to here, I'm going to shoot my leg across, right to here, shoot this under, and pull up. Now, we get the arm under here, and drive this thing. Just like there. Out, 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 out. One more time. On this side. All right, solta gama. Woo! Ooh. I want to attack this leg. They can be seen. Yes. So again, come to here, right to here. Put the pressure. If they're smaller, maybe up in here, get that calf crush. If they're bigger, down to here. Step to here. Catch this under. Right to there. From here. All right. Now we'll go to the side. So people can see. So however you do this, this works. Come in here. If you've gotten on this side, you've gotten on the wrong side, right? You can do this, but it's easier to move them to the other side. How do I do that? Well, most people, you start doing this, they're gonna fight it. Okay, let them. It's just as simple as that. It's a quick switch. And then again, I've got pressure here. He already doesn't like this. He wants to come down. He doesn't want to be up on his neck or any of that. This sucks. So I'm gonna let him come down. As I do, that's my immediate step right to here. Right into here. Right into there. I'm getting my toes under. Why? To protect my leg. He wants to attack my foot. He's gonna try that. So I really want this pressure here. I want this pressure here. I want this pressure here. I'm gonna get up under here. I'm gonna grab this thing. Put pressure on the toes, put pressure on the leg, on the whole thing. And up like that. Hips up. Just like an armbar. Over there. Over there. So, Ashi Nada Shime is not too terribly different from Te Nada Shime. The thing to remember, one more time, as my uke comes down, if I get to here, which is good, get him up, make him fight for it. If I've got this, the entry turns right into that Boston crab. Ooh, lordy. So most people aren't going to stack up too high. Because they're not going to stack up high, they're going to try to keep down. They don't want to give you that Boston crab. It's real easy. Here. As they go down. Whoop. From here. You try stacking them, he's going to fight the stack. Good. That's fine. Because then I can step across and go with where I was going to go. Oh yeah. If you get caught up in their gi, you can step right there just to make sure that they stay out of your way. Step! But step across here to get that in and get that leg in. This is the important bit. Here, from here, get under here, and stretch it out. As with any leg lock, be careful. They happen fast. You got a guy with a lot of muscle, a lot of connective tissue. He's not going to feel it until late in the game, and then it can go. So, Ashi, Shime. All right, last one is the Ashi yubi Shime. So this is the leg toe constriction. Yubi means digit. So we remember we talked about our yubi toris before, grabbing fingers. It doesn't mean finger, it doesn't mean toe, it means digit. So this time we're working with toe digits. Previously, in Ashi Nada Shime, I threw my opponent. Down he goes. Down he goes. Oh, I've done such a good throw, you didn't even see it. Okay, we talked about this. This is a big guy. To get to here and get this, to put that in pain, it takes a lot. I've got to stack him up. I've got to turn him over. By the time I get down, he starts tapping if I do the calf crush just because he wants out of it, but really he doesn't necessarily always feel a lot of pain from that because I have to put so much pressure on, and then I worry about my partner putting the pressure on. So, they got a big leg. Maybe that leg bar isn't quite working as well as you'd like. But he's got toes, and even big guys got toes. So now, we've thrown him. Instead of working to this point, we work to this point. Same thing. Step across. As we come down, we come to here, we come to here, we push up and down. And it's just like if you were to do a wrist lock like that, but this time we're going to use the toes. You can come this way, I like this, push down, push this in, and crack those toes back, just like that. So that's the yubi right here. Push that, crack that down. Other side. What you got? I've got to right here. I'm on the inside. Inside's fine with this. Once again, I'm going to come up here. He's going to try and do things to get away. I want to put immediate pressure on those toes. Yeah. It is not fun. As I step across, I keep the pressure on the toes the entire time. Put your weight down here. Coming in. Get this in. And get that pressure down. And again, it's the pressure on the toes. As I pull up on the heel, just like that. Then we move. This side. Okay. One more time, right here. Nice and slow and easy. Come to here. Now, they might try and kick at you. If they do, you go into other things from there. But from here, you can turn them over. That is an option you've got if you have to. The hishigi, the knee crush. But what I want to do, go back over. What I want to do is if he starts getting angry and mad and that other foot starts flailing, just step on it. Get to the side, kick him right there, kick him right there, get to the other side, get to where you want to be so that you can turn and keep this pressure on the toes the entire time, all the way down. Pressure on the toes, pressure on the toes, pressure right here, pressure on the toes. If he wants to leave and get his leg back, he can't. Okay? Good job. That was Danzanryu Jujitsu. Shime no Kata was our leg techniques from the Shime. So the Ashi karami. Remember, the leg entanglement, the Ashi karami. We put it with everything. Just like Frank's Red Hot Sauce. You put it on everything. If you are in the mount position, absolutely go for the karami. Simply because it's going to keep them busy with that while you can do your actual, prosecuting the choke, prosecuting, attacking the arms, whatever you got to do. And then if they give you the leg, I mean, take the leg, make it hurt, make them tap from the legs if you can. I've done it, it works, but you have to be able to do it. You also have to know that the counter to it is to them to keep their legs straight. So the way you keep them from keeping their legs straight is you make them concentrate up top. Ashi nada, Ashi yubi. Ashi nada is real good if they're huge. You got to get that in, you got to get it tight. It's going to hurt. Be real careful with your opponent. Real careful with the uke. You want them to come back. If they got to tap just so you don't hurt them, fine, good. Tapping ain't never hurt nobody. Not tapping is when you get in trouble. If you're like, well, I just really can't get them to tap, switch to the yubi. The Ashi yubi is a very good thing. If they, if they're big and tough and got the big clawed upper feet, toes like little hands, grab one of those toes and just crank it. They won't thank you for it. It's not nice, but it does in fact work. Try these out. See what you like about them. If you don't like and you think, oh, I don't like these kind of leg locks, okay, fine. Come into class, there's always more to do. As I showed some openings, you can go into some other stuff. Until then, stay safe. Thanks.